Hey Jay here, we got our latest project bike. This is for Racer X off-road build. It's a Yamaha 250FX. Great new bike from Yamaha that actually competes with KTM in the off-road market. No one's really been doing that, and this is Yamaha's effort at it, and so we thought we'd see what we could do to modify this thing, and we're gonna give you an inside look at everything we did. So the first thing with this bike is these bikes are really good stock. They run really good, and they're amazing. So we wanted to see what we could do. Well, as you can see from the side of the bike, Hot Cams has new cams for this thing. So we put our stage 1 Hot Cams in it. It ran really good. But then I kind of couldn't leave it well enough alone. So I went ahead and put the big bore kit in. 269cc, bolts right in, really simple deal. Those are our main motor mods. That's what we did. Pretty easy, all bolt in for those guys that are qualified to work on their own stuff, and gives the thing a lot more power. We use the Yamaha tuning tool to map this thing in. We use some of the recommended maps on Yamaha's GYTR site to pull maps from. The Yamaha tuning tool is very good, easy to use, really nice unit. You can program it yourself. You have a lot of flexibility that way. Most of the other types of tuners, you have to get it to a builder to map for you. So for the motor, obviously this is a new bike, so everything's still in pretty good shape. So with the clutch, we just put the Hinson cover along with their fiber spring steel kit, which is a really good upgrade, really strong components there, good durability. We went with the works connection parts throughout the bike with the perch. They have the arc front brake lever, and then we use the Cycra rebound handguards. These handguards are really nice because they actually bend back in the event of a fall over. The Cycra rebound handguards are really nice for that. For our wheels, we went with the Tusk impact wheel set. Really nice looking wheel set, and of course a great value as well. Dunlop AT81 tires, the off-road choice front and back here. Cycra has we have the modified YZ250F skid plate that we've mounted up to this FX, bolts right up with the 2 bolts. And also CV4 hoses along with their oversized radiator cap, really nice addition. The FMF full system, we did that in stainless and aluminum so that we weren't going full expenses as we would in, say, in a motocross build. We have the primary drive O-ring chain mounted up to our Renthal sprockets. The Tusk oversized front rotor provides excellent stopping power. In this bike, eliminating the backfire screen is really nice. These bikes want more airflow. Twin Air has a kit that you can do that with, or you can also modify your stock one, which is a bit of a risky proposition. If you're really not competent to do so, you can grind out the stock one. If you take it all apart, you can do that, or buy the entire kit. For added airflow, the Cycra shields have an upgraded air system on here. So you breathe in air, additional air from the top, as well as in here. So the bike breathes a lot more air. This bike wants more air, and it runs really well with that. With this bike, we went with the 604 fat bars. Off-road bikes, I really seem to like the fat bar, the feel, good feel for them. Off-road, got some nice flex. So for the suspension on this bike, the stock stuff is very good. It fits a wide variety of riders and a wide variety of terrain. So we went with Racetech. They just went through and put new fork seals in this thing and new oil because the things were blown out, so we had to just do that, and that's all we did. So the stock battery in this thing is very heavy. We went with the Tusk. It's our new lithium battery, very lightweight. This one's about 1.2 pounds. The one we pulled out was 4.6 or so, so we're like 3.5 pounds weight difference here with the Tusk lithium battery in. So we did some good smart mods to this thing, and this thing is really fast with the added horsepower of the 270 kit and the cams. Just the cams alone do add a good amount of performance, so that's a good way to go if you're not needing to rebuild your entire top end yet with the stage 1 cams for this bike. InStyle made us some really nice looking graphics along with our Moto seat cover. Hey, so that's a good look at our Yamaha YZ250FX project for Racer X. Great bike. We're gonna go see what Ping and the guys at Racer X think of this thing and give you some ideas what to do to your Yamaha.
Hey, this is David Pingree, and we're out here today at Paula testing the project bike that Jay Clark built with all the Rocky Mountain ATV components. It's been a lot of fun. Be sure to go over and check it out in Racer X magazine and at www.racerxonline.com.